So let's see. Kind of like a side profile view. The rock formation looks kind of like this. You guys are approaching from this direction, and then like underneath of it is this like, path downward, like that.
So what's going on?
So I drew a little like side profile of the map. It's below the far south sea in
Oh,
Brisk.
okay. I see. I
Yeah.
see.
So you guys are the blue arrow approaching. The gray is like the rock structure, and then that green arrow is like this weird descent underneath these rocks.
Wait, we didn't. So we didn't actually like get here in the map, right?
No.
I have to say, like we circled the globe.
So yeah, do you just want to book it straight into the cave, Tom?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, we'll wait for Neo to get back.
Neo, Goth's the one who be able.
Yeah, Goth, sorry.
Yeah, when he gets back, I'm just gonna book it right into the cave without thinking about it.
I'm back.
Cool.
My mum had spare waffles and I'm having some.
Delicious.
Yes.
Are they like... Okay, are American waffles the same waffles as England waffles? Are waffles universal?
I believe they are.
Essentially, yeah. I mean, Belgian waffles. So
You know, that's still a waffle. The
Yeah.
Belgian waffle is a waffle. Alright, waffles are
theirs are
universal.
probably closer to Belgian waffles than than a lot of American waffles. But yeah.
Alright, wait. Never mind.
You guys are just waffling.
I know.
That
Alright,
was a terrible pun.
Tom,
That was
you're
a
the
terrible
first one
pun,
down
but
the
I needed to
cave.
make it.
Yes.
You're the pun master, so you have to make all the puns when available. Tom, you're the first one to make it down the cave. You see a group of 6 goblins ahead of you. They have not spotted you. They seem to be sitting in a circle. There's something running around between them. They're laughing.
While laughing, I want to discern my realities.
12, yeah.
I discern the realities.
One of them seems to like reach out and towards the middle and grab this like shape that's running around, and then he like spins it, and then they all start laughing. Ask your questions.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
This looks like a fantastic shelter from the storm, but these goblins look like they're, they were here first.
What should I be in the lookout for?
I would be on the lookout to see, make sure those goblins don't see you, but they seem pretty distracted with whatever the hell they're playing with.
What here is not what it appears to be.
I don't think these goblins are just playing this game. They have this weird creature running around between them, and they're just like sitting in a circle laughing at it.
Aha.
Oh.
Well, I pull to a stop just inside the cave.
Yeah, you see the creature stops moving as like another one picks it up, and then like 2 of the goblins stand up, like walk towards the middle, and then like start making out. And then the rest of the goblins start cheering.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said start making out.
Yeah,
Oh, he did.
it did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh. Wow. What have you walked into?
So yeah,
Um,
they in their embrace, and they sit back down in the circle, and then someone throws the creature back into the middle of the circle.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that and wait for the others.
then Tom just goes to throw up.
Is the cart arrived yet?
Yeah, in the car.
No.
I guess I'd be next to arrive with that roll.
Yes.
Yeah, so you walk in here, you see a bunch of goblins.
I don't think you
They're sitting in
understand.
a
I'm not
circle.
walking. I'm sprinting.
Sure, yeah, you charge in here. You see like 6 goblins in a circle. They don't seem to be paying attention to you.
I don't break.
Cool, do you just want to plow through the goblins?
Yeah, I do. And
Awesome.
I just scream out of the way. There's a storm coming without quite realizing they're goblins.
Yeah, no, you just tread right over them, and they look up like surprised, but they don't seem to do anything. They just kind of like leap up and run around in circles.
Oh.
Goblins speak English.
And then I just
Nope.
kind of come to a stop in the cave.
Well,
and
they
just,
might.
I just kind of
They
come to a
speak
stop in the
English.
cave and look around.
They speak like broken English.
Yeah, butchered.
So
Okay.
like these 6 goblins have pressed themselves up against a wall, and they're looking kind of panicked. One of them is like holding this wiggling creature between his hands.
I look around. I take note of the goblins. I look at Don Plant. Yeah, probably safer in here.
You don't know the things I've seen, man.
I see cowardly goblins. I see you, and I see rain outside.
Are the goblins dressed?
No.
No. You
Oh.
lost.
Oh, great! Naked goblins making out.
Yep.
I just kind of sit down, just relax.
You just sit down.
Yeah,
They're scared of me. I'm not...
Seeing as how, they don't see you as like an immediate threat, they kind of like get closer and like sit down in a corner of the room. They've stopped their little game, but they're just like cautiously watching you.
I don't pay them any mind.
So
I just kind of like ask Tom, so, are the others coming?
Yeah, and then, just then, the others show up in the cart. Do you guys guide the donkey down the, tunnel?
I think we need to get it in the cave. So what
Like,
about-
like, as soon as the cart approaches the cave, Burns just like jumps out of the cart and dashes like into the cave and then sticks to a wall.
Yeah. No problem.
I feel sorry for these
Kind of-
goblins in this
Kind
situation.
of making his signature grunting noises.
I start guiding the cart and donkey in as far as possible so that
Yeah.
it's out of the rain.
So it's a bit of a stretch, but fortunately this is like a really wide cave, but it's not very tall.
How's the lighting?
Lighting's pretty poor.
We can start
we
a
make
fire
a-
in here
did-
if we've got
did
some
they-
logwood.
Oh, they didn't have a fire.
Logwood.
Okay.
No.
Logwood.
And-
Dawnshadow notices the goblins is like, what's going on here?
The goblins look shifty-eyed towards one another. They don't say anything.
I wasn't saying it to the goblins. I was saying it in general for anybody to answer. But okay.
They're goblins.
Well, right. I guess we'll make a fire, and if they don't bother us, we won't bother them.
Oh, that's actually a good point. I turn around and just point at the goblins. If you come over here, I'll kill you. Oh, that's sorted that.
Cracks it.
Yeah, they look thoroughly... actually, roll charisma.
I think I might have just fucked up.
Crixus, please. So let's not antagonize them.
Hey.
There you go. No, that's good intimidation, yeah. One of the goblins says, you leave alone, we no bother.
Yeah,
Could I be
I'm
the
alright with that.
mediator in all this?
Why bother? They've acceded to our wishes.
All right. I just don't want to, I don't want to sort of antagonize them because they sort of seem like they were just mingling here. They weren't bothering anybody.
Need a fire! Make a fire now!
Make your own fire.
Chris helps those who helps themselves.
Can I, Dawnshadow size? Can I start making a fire then? That's out of character, not in character.
Oh yeah, there's nothing stopping you from making a fire. Do you have an adventuring gear?
Let's see. Yes, I do.
So you can mark like one of your items as like flint and tinder or something.
Yes.
What do you intend to use for fuel? Burn the wagon?
Piss.
He's one of those priests that drink nothing but like 180 proof alcohol somehow. Just pisses it on the floor and lights it.
No, I'm not really sure actually. Fuel.
I don't offer my big yellow coats.
And needs something to. Could I tear off a little bit of the bottom of my coat and sort of use that to make the fire?
Sure, but I mean, you got to keep that fire burning.
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
wouldn't there be any firewood on the cart at all?
The cart itself.
Just the car itself. So we'd
Well,
have to
I
take.
mean,
We're not burning the cart. I
Not
paid
burning.
50 gold.
I mean, I've got the jar with that weird fucking plant in
Okay,
it.
can I just interject here? Okay, Burns just kind of goes, taking too long. He takes out his strange orange-colored stone, places it on the ground between us, and I'd like to use my rote of guiding flare,
Oh,
yeah.
which makes it glow a wicked orange flare, brighter than any mundane torch, giving off an uncomfortable heat, but
Nice.
lacking any sound.
Cool. Yeah. So
Nice.
just roll.
Because I did my tending the inner fire, all my rotes are prepared.
Mm-hmm.
So do I have to roll anything for that, or just do it? It doesn't say roll
Yeah.
anything.
You need to casting a spell with inner flame.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so that's a wisdom roll.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Boy.
Nice.
Hey!
There you go.
Hey! There
Yeah,
we
it just
go.
happens.
Taking too long. Then I just do it.
Have you already
There.
ripped your coat at this point?
No.
Okay.
I got confused. I got confused about the question. That's why.
Oh, by the way, just because I want to offload this, and because I figure it'd be amusing, I walk over to the group of goblins, not too close, and I take out the jar we found in that basement, and I just like put it on the ground and just like push it towards them. It's like, here, you can have this.
Yeah. What was
Oh.
that jar?
That was, I
Did I
think,
write that down?
I think maybe you did. It was like glowing. It
Yeah.
was like blue and.
So
green?
I have it written down as a snacks plant suspended in liquid.
Yeah, give it to them. I push it over. Probably should have given it to Alchemist Lady. Now I'm reflecting, but this is more amusing for me.
By the way, right now I'm just like laying on my side, like by the stone I've put the guiding flare on, and just intensely staring at it.
Cool. So yeah, these goblins look at your jar of thing, and they look at it, and one of them like approaches you and has like this writhing creature in its hands, and it just like extends it out to you.
oh boy.
No, thank you. You can just
I want
take
about
that.
law.
You could.
Sure, it's about lore.
I know something about this thing.
Looks like a rat.
It's a fucking rat. Are you fucking kidding?
No, it looks like a big rat.
A big rat.
Yeah. Like, it probably takes like 2 hands.
That's
2
a pretty
goblin
big
hands.
So,
About the size of a house cat.
Oh.
Wow.
Jesus, impressive.
Yeah, he holds this. It holds this massive rat out towards you.
I just kind of like hesitate for a moment. Like I'm not touching something that filthy. I just turn and look at Tom Plant.
And it speaks up. Is trade.
No,
Could
no, that you can have that freely. I don't want it. Just keep it away from me. Don't open it until we leave the cave. Best of luck with the rest of your lives. I'm gonna go sit over there now.
No. Goblin oath. Demand trade. You give, now receive.
Sure, okay. I just grab it by the tail, just walk away with this giant rat. I just,
One of the other goblins speaks up and says, "Big rat magic. Help find true love."
huh.
Could I try and convert them?
To your religion? Yeah.
Yes.
It's technically one of your moves.
I just walk over and I see that Tom Plant was studying the rats more than I ever was, so I just hand him the rats.
What is this?
It's a big rat. The goblins say it finds true love.
By the way, how close are you all sitting to this stone?
Well, I'm far away from it. I got near it once, felt uncomfortably warm, and then walked away.
I'm close enough, but I'm minding the cart and the donkey. Did he have a name, the donkey?
No.
No one had christened
Can I
it yet.
name the donkey?
You may name the donkey.
I'm suggesting donkey number 3.
I'm gonna name him Tiffany.
What happened to number 1?
You know, we never really figured that out.
You don't want to know.
Tiffany the donkey.
That's a lovely name. I'm sure he loves it.
So by now,
My dad was named Tiffany.
at this point, you hear the wind like pick up, and it's this like weird like howling sound from outside, and you hear the rain coming down just incredibly hard, and you see like some of it start like flowing into the cave. What's that?
I was gonna ask a question, but you kind of already answered it for me.
Oh, if the water can run into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just a bit. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
I imagine Bernd's probably not too happy about it.
I pick up my rock and bring it over here.
You sit on the cart away from the water.
And then I sit in the corner with the rock directly in front of me.
Actually, the donkey's name is now Tommy.
Why don't you just name it Donkey? There
Because
was a
it has an
famous donkey
identity.
called Donkey.
It has an identity.
Also, I take an insanity point.
You know, I made a joke when I was first starting this game to a couple, it's like the core group here, and I'm like, I really want to implement some sort of insanity feature. Because, like, I want to say the first session we did, I think it was Cody ended up, like, reading a fucking,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he did.
he basically tried to read an Elder Scroll.
I still have it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Then
Alright,
I
so,
equalized the book.
yeah, you have 2 books, which you never bothered to work with, but they might be pretty cool.
No,
So,
I gave one away.
yeah, you gave it to Bernd. So, Dawnshadow, you wanted to try to lead the flock?
I don't know if I was actually serious or not, but you know what? I'm actually going to be a little convinced. I want to be nice to these sort of goblins, so I kind of sit almost close to them. Are they still like huddled in a group and a little
Yeah.
put off? Okay. I start trying to talk to the goblins and reassure them that we're not going to do anything. You don't do anything, we don't do anything, we're not going to hurt you, I'm not going to hurt you. And then I start rambling on.
Yeah,
So
so
it's a-
roll your plus charisma.
Oh dear. Well, these are goblins, so I kind of didn't think this would work. I don't have a high charisma anyway.
So, they flat out don't pay attention to you. They start ignoring you. They start ignoring you, but you keep going, and it starts to, you can tell some of them are like starting to get irritated. One of them is like holding the jar. He's like looking at you menacingly while holding this jar.
I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to go back to my previous space.
Alright,
I
Mark
walk,
XP.
I walk over to Don't
For
try to
sure.
say the thing. You've got to be assertive. You've got to yell at them. Call them cunts once or twice.
What?
Victor told me that. You've got to yell at them. A lot.
Well, I'm not exactly sure Victor is, you know, in the head.
He's not in my head.
No, not that. I'm trying to put this nicely. He's not exactly what I'd call rational,
No.
sane.
You wouldn't call him rational sane. He's Victor. That's his name.
I'm trying to jump around the idea of this to Crixus, but he's not getting.
Shadow on the shoulder, and I just say, it's a lost cause, don't bother.
My character doesn't even like Victor at the moment, but we both follow the same religion, so...
Wait,
Plays Chris.
As far as
I don't think I've
ecclesiarchal matters
actually-
go, though.
I don't think I've actually gone over the full idea of what Dawnshadow's belief is, in character at least.
I named a raccoon Victor once. I burned it and ate it. It was within my right.
Just don't do that to Victor. He probably doesn't like it. Oh, and if he asks, you believe in Chris.
I
Okay,
believe in Chris.
Gotta
I'm
believe
just
in
gonna.
Chris.
Dawnshadow's just gonna pipe down and be quiet now because he's this
Surrounded
group.
by morons and Tom Plant.
Bird's not a moron.
Okay, well, he's a bit single-minded.
Cool. So do you just want to wait the storm out?
Yes.
I keep a watch.
Fantastic.
I keep a watch outdoors in case anything approaches the cave mouth or anything changes, but aside from that, yeah, just waiting it out.
Yeah, nothing seems to approach. And let's see here. Weather duration. Cool. Yeah, it only takes 2 hours. You definitely do hear like the sound of a tornado like sweeping through, but it all calms down within a couple of hours.
How many?
2.
That's pretty quick. Well, actually, it's not. It's a pretty fucking long thunderstorm.
Do we know what's in the?
Any rations?
No, you don't use any rations.
Did we know what was in the jar before, by the way?
No one ever investigated it.
Oh.
After what happened down there, I'm kind of scared to ever do that, so I'm offloading it.
I bet it's completely nothing.
We'll come back here a few years from now and it'll be filled with a giant vine that wants to kill us.
The goblins are dead. We might have just killed these goblins.
Or at least sentence them to their death. Who knows?
Maybe they'll master it someday. They'll become druids.
All right.
Anyhow, goblin life expectancy is literally just about a month.
Shh, shh, shh. Let me have my dream, damn it.
Cool. So storm passes. The goblins are like looking kind of antsy, and then they say, they're like, "Goodbye, we leave now." And they start like, they just walk in a line like out of the cave.
With the jar.
Yes. One of them is like clutching the jar with both hands.
And I've still got the rat. It's sitting on my shoulder right now. Oh, actually,
Cool.
I do yell after them. What is its name?
They turn around, they scratch their head, and they say, "Shit bucket." That's where we
What?
found him.
All right, fair enough.
You are holding a shit infested rat.
Hey, it was just cleaned in the rainstorm. I just kind of like take a moment, like take all that in, and I go, "Hey, goblins shit in buckets nowadays."
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I'm gonna start leading the donkey out now.
I've fashioned a little lead out of rope for shit bucket, So, yeah.
Cool.
I want to walk
It's
my
so
giant
sweet.
rat.
Hey, remember, a rat's magic.
So they say. I'll give it to Carnibus next time. That'll be way more. It will be way more funny in Carnibus's hands than it ever will be in mine.
Carnibus might just eat it.
Yeah,
Either way, still way more
Yeah.
funny.
Anyway,
you gotta watch out for Carnibus.
so the weather's clearing up. The skies, how are they looking?
It's looking, you know, that nice, like, super blue, clear sky after a rainstorm. The grass has never looked greener.
Is there a double rainbow?
No, there is unfortunately no rainbow.
Fuck.
Wait, hold on, let's roll for rainbow. I'm rolling for rainbow.
Yes. Best game ever.
Yeah, actually, there is a rainbow.
Nice.
Beautiful. I start leading the donkey out and the cart.
Okay, now Burn just kind of gets up and just runs out of the cave, and then leaving the rock behind, and then the rock eventually just stops glowing. Burn runs back in and grabs the rock.
Wait, I forgot something.
Wait, I forgot my rock.
Are we heading back north then?
What do you mean back north? We're continuing north.
We must
Continue.
keep north. If we're ever to find the flames and stop these devious purple lights.
Yes.
Wait,
I think this time I'm gonna walk along the cart.
Actually, can I
just
just
to make-
can I just backtrack for a moment? Did they just want the cause of the lights, or did they want a stop to the lights, or did they not give a fuck about what happened to the lights? I honestly can't.
There was just rumors that there were lights.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
nobody really wanted anything done about them. They just said, like, huh, there's a strange light out there.
Oh,
Okay.
so we're going on. Wait, what?
Well, we'll figure out the fires anyway.
Very
People
well.
like purple lights. People can take or leave, but people generally don't like fires. A couple of examples notwithstanding.
Alright, so you just want to keep going north?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Eventually, yeah, you keep going north, and eventually you see in front of you this real giant gray, like, tree line. And, like, as you approach, it's, like, immediately kind of gets foggy. What do you guys want to do?
I'm not too sure, really.
It's getting foggy. All discern realities.
Sure.
Alright.
Nice, ask 10.
Okay, so how many questions is that?
3, ask 3. Dear God, there's not
Oh.
even 10 questions.
Okay. What is about to happen?
What is about to happen is that you and your adventuring party are about to wander into the dead wood.
Oh man.
Ooh.
What should I be on the lookout for?
If you wish to travel in the dead wood, rumors have it that many a soldier have lost their soul. I would
And,
be extremely careful.
Oh,
What-
they've lost souls,
what-
have they?
what
Say
here-
they are restless.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
You do know that this forest is immediately north of where you were, and if you were to follow the border of the wood, you might be able to explore some of it without, like, risking yourself to it.
Okay, so Deadwood,
Oh.
we're about to go into the Deadwood. That's where we're going.
Oh, also, you also notice a structure to the west of you.
Something
That's
to the
what you
west.
say.
It's not fire. I was
Yes.
promised fire.
There might be fire within it. I actually at this point turn to Tom Plant and Dawnshadow and just say, I think we might have gone too far north.
Restless souls!
Sure.
Deadwood! Restless souls!
I mean, I really want to go into the Deadwood for reasons.
Well, that too might be linked to what Crixus found out last night.
That may be. It seems like a plausible connection. And you want
They
to go
have
into
fire!
Oh,
Let's go!
we're all happy with going into the Deadwoods then.
Oh dear.
I guess here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing indeed. Except Crixus. Because Crixus is not nothing.
Alright, so you guys want to wander through the Deadwood?
Yep.
Seems like a great idea.
We're gonna die. We're
Oh,
off to see
Still
the
here, give me
wizard.
just one moment.
uh,
We're off to Grandma's house. Over the river and through the woods to Grandmother's house we go.
okay.
Oh, just more a fluff thing, but we might want to leave the cart outside of the Deadwoods.
Well,
might
I don't leave
also be a
Tommy on
terrible
his
idea.
own.
Do you want to take him into the Deadwoods?
Well, I mean, like, what if something happens to him when he's on his own? Like, what if they get stolen? Poor Tommy.
I just look over this actually impressively ugly donkey and go, no, that's not a risk.
Hmm. Can we, like, try and, like, hide the donkey and the cart around somewhere?
We can put,
Like,
we can put the donkey under the cart and then throw some shrubs on it.
Will it be big enough?
Depends how big a shrub you get.
How big is our donkey?
Donkeys are kind of big. They're like mini horses.
Yeah.
Mini horses. What if it's a mini donkey? Is it a mule?
A dwarf donkey.
Are mules bigger or smaller than donkeys?
I think mules are bigger.
I think it's a male donkey and a female horse to make a mule.
So, if we're going into the Deadwoods, are we gonna roll a perilous journey? To
No.
find those guys.
Let's hide. Alright,
Well, you can.
I'm convinced.
yeah.
Let's hide the donkey and cart. I'm just worried for their safety.
Like, how do we go about finding those, like following that lead, the restless souls and all that?
Sure, yeah, if you want to, you can roll a perilous journey.
You three do whiz checks. I'm gonna go take a whiz.
Jesus Christ.
I had to at some point.
6.
What role are you taking?
What was it Neo said?
What? Well, I mean, this is perilous journey. There's 3 jobs, right? Same
Yeah.
3 jobs as last time.
We need a quartermaster, a scout, and a trailblazer.
I'll do scout. Oh well, I just failed that, so.
Alright,
I'll trailblaze. Oh,
Well, I'll mark XP.
alright, so that's the scout. Lintz, what are you doing?
Quartermaster.
Quartermaster,
alright.
cool.
And I'll trailblaze.
Awesome.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
Well, only you failed, so we're going to be fucking jumped.
Yeah, that's why I said this is gonna go well.
Here we go.
Are we waiting or?
Yeah, we're gonna wait for Snake to get back.
Yeah.
We just sit down and start playing cards.
Actually, you know what? Let's take a 5-minute break. We'll resume in about 5.
Okay.
Mhm.
Give your guys self some mental time to prepare for what is about to happen.
Oh man.
Butt sex.
Well, then I'll go get a drink. Ugh.